All of them were born on a fur farm. Eventually, they were going to be killed for their coat. There was a group of almost 30 foxes that left the fur farm and went to this supposed haven. These people did not even have a license to legally own the foxes. These foxes were living in small, maybe 2 foot by 2 foot metal crates, stacked 3 deep in a basement, zip-tied shut from when they were transported there from the fur farm. These crates were disgusting. A lot of the foxes had burns on the bottom of their paws from like the urine and feces that was building up. Many of them had injuries ranging from minor to severe breaks in their legs. So we were part of a big rescue mission and confiscation to go in and remove these foxes. We ended up leaving there with 9 of the rescued foxes. And over the next few months, I was able to successfully find other sanctuaries and nature centers to place 5 of them in. And the 4 who remain with us, Nui, Cedar, Ruby, and Judy, they are going to stay with us forever. My name is Kimberly DeFisher, and I am the president and founder of Arctic Fox Daily Wildlife Rescue. I have been working with and rescuing wildlife for almost a decade. At Arctic Fox Daily, we have a 2-part wildlife rescue mission. One part of it is that we do raise and rehabilitate orphaned or injured New York native wildlife. And our goal with those animals that we take in is always to release them back to the wild. And then the other part of what we do is provide a forever home and provide sanctuary to captive bred foxes or foxes who are non-releasable to the wild.
You get me. I know you get me.
Wildlife rescue and rehabilitation is not easy, both physically and emotionally. Sometimes you're waking up more than you would for a newborn human baby. Sometimes you just have animals who require really, really intense medical attention. There's just days where you are so exhausted and close to being burnt out. Wildlife rescue has, I would say, as many sad days as it does happy days. There are a lot of animals who come to us who are either too injured or too sick to be able to survive or be fixed. Oftentimes, all we can do in these situations is help provide the animal a way to end its suffering and bring them to a vet for humane euthanasia. A lot of that happens. It is a very big reality of wildlife rescue work. Not everything ends with a happy ending. You have all these other animals who you're caring for that need you, and they need you to be strong. So you mourn when you can, and then you take a deep breath and, put your shoulders back, and then you go take care of your animals again. I love how rewarding it is when you spend so many hours, weeks, months raising a wild animal, and you finally get to the day where you can open up a cage door and let them take their first steps back into the wild and watch them take their place back in nature where they belong. It is a rewarding feeling like no other. Education is the best tool we have to protecting these animals. If you want to protect and support foxes, educate yourself about them, about the role they play in your environment, so that you can help educate your friends and family. Admire them, but from a distance, so that they have as little human interaction as possible while still learning how to coexist with us in these closer proximities. At Arctic Fox Daily, we rely 100% on the generous contributions made by our followers and supporters. And if you can't donate right now, you can still help. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Share our posts with your friends and family, so that we can get more education out there about these beautiful creatures, and so more people can see what we're doing here at the rescue.